Hey, what's up, guys? It's Super Dandy Nova, and welcome back to Otaku X Otaku. Even though I recently changed the name and I haven't uploaded since then. So, in this chapter, I want to talk about how Sanji escapes his father's prison, and I guess from the last chapter, 840, called Iron Mask, and we find out why he ended up putting that mask on his own son. So I guess in the end, Sanji was part of like it's sort of like a cloning, but I wouldn't call it cloning. I guess they just transferred or mixed his DNA like to make it better, so they could have like the perfect soldiers. And I guess those are his children with his DNA, just modified DNA, so they could have been better. And I guess this is and in the chapter it shows. If you guys haven't seen the read chapter, go read it now because there will be spoilers. I lost my train of thought. So I guess the all the other sons or his brothers, and even the girl, his sister, his daughter, their DNA managed to they got amplified, or they were successful experiments. But Sanji, I guess his DNA didn't change. I just ended up. It probably did change like after when he got older. Maybe he was a late bloomer or something like that. But in the end, they didn't like how he was, and he was just a normal kid at the time, obviously. And I guess they didn't like that. And that's why they said he was unsuccessful. He's worthless. He's useless. And in the chapter, we see that his own brothers start beating him up for being weak, not being able to defend himself. And him as a normal child being or feeling so weak from his brothers and his father not even trying to do anything. He felt like so scared. And I guess you could also see in the chapter that his own sister, the picture should be up. You guys should be able to see it right here. It shows that when they first start beating him up, she's worried about him, and I guess she joins in laughing in it, because in like after they finish beating him up in the next page, it shows that she tells him why she didn't help him, because if she would have helped him, they would have started bullying her and telling her things. But she was concerned about Sanji, and we have seen this before, that she likes Sanji. She is proud of him. Maybe because she got the perks from their own mother onto her, and she cares and likes the type of man he became, unlike her other brothers. Because in the last chapter, we also see that she calls him, she says he's a very good gentleman and a man, because he was actually defending a woman, even though she was not a noble, and she liked that. But in the rest of the chapter, we see that she's still caring about him. She's still afraid of his well-being. We see her patching him up and everything. And then I guess right here in the chapter, we also see when the dad ends up telling his subordinates to lock him up because he's worthless and he doesn't want to see him. They even faked his death, which was not true. And right here we could see that the sister got a little suspicious. Like, she's not believing it. Like, she sort of knows where he actually is, unlike the other brothers. So that's where this comes in, where I think the way he escaped was not on his own. Obviously, I think his own sister helped him, because whether you guys know it or not, most Japanese customs, the older sibling, or even in general, the older siblings will care for the younger siblings regardless of what they say or do. And even though they say one of the brothers, this guy right here, I forgot his name completely because my brain's not working, or I'm not able to remember their names. He's not the oldest, it's the girl. Why do I say that she's the oldest? It's because of the numbering in this chapter. Because in this chapter, it shows from 0 to 4. Now, why is it like this? I don't know. One of the theories for that is, this is my theory. It's probably to show the degrading women, or just trying to degrade her, the sister, and putting her as a number 0 and saying, "Oh, she's just a woman, who cares?" But from what I honestly think, from what Oda did, is he probably gave her the number 0, meaning, oh, she doesn't mean anything, probably trying to like catch us off guard or like lead us away from it. Because remember, 0 comes before 1, and even though 0 is a number, but most people don't consider it as a number, it's still in order. It goes from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think that's why she's the oldest. Now, she is the only daughter, but she must be the oldest out of all the sons. And that's what also I think maybe the father just gave her the number 0 because she's the only daughter, and he gave the boys numbers because they ended up being boys. Because we gotta remember that they were all born at the sort of the same time. It was just who came out first, second, third, etc. And I guess the daughter came out first, so that's why they named her number 0, because she was probably the only girl. Now let's say if it was a girl, 2 boys and a girl, and then another boy, then I'm pretty sure that her as a girl would have been numbered 1 because she's the oldest. But like we see here, it's only 1 girl and the rest are boys, so they put her as a number 0 and the rest are boys because the father has more expectation for the sons than the daughter. I don't know what his goals are for his own daughter, maybe to marry someone as strong or stronger later on, who knows. And I guess in the end, she's the oldest, she still cares for Sanji, even though he gets bullied and even though she's a girl. Because also she's a girl that she probably got her Sanji's mom's traits, meaning she will still be a caring, loving person, even though she says and does all those messed up things. She still cares for Sanji. And we have seen that a lot from when he shows us his past, and even from when he showed up. It shows that she cares for him and she's worried about him, but the only reason she follows her father's orders is probably because she knows she's weaker than the father and the sons, obviously, so probably that's why she follows the orders and all of that. So that's probably why she ended up helping him in secret to escape. And I guess maybe the father did find out that she let him escape, or she freed him or something, or he probably did die in the jail cell, because when they first find Sanji, I guess the dad thought he actually did die. So who knows how he got away or how she released him or anything. But in the end, we see that he is scared, he's crying because he's still a kid, obviously, and he doesn't know what's going on. And because we hear that from also when he's from very young, he starts cooking. We don't know why. Maybe he does want to cook, maybe he just wants to, maybe he is different, maybe he got some different DNA trait or something. But also what we could see in the chapter is the only reason why he's not fighting back is because they have everyone as hostage and he's blue, meaning that if he does anything they could easily kill him. Because from what we see over and over and over is Sanji could easily beat everyone, including the father. The only reason he doesn't is because they keep threatening him. So in the end, we could see that Sanji is or has become much stronger, and probably the father has seen that, and I guess he's trying to keep him, or maybe later on in the chapter he might change his mind and try to keep him there, because Sanji has gotten stronger. And even the father right here in this part, he says that he learned how to use haki, meaning that maybe the other sons haven't learned how to use haki. We don't know, because I think the father does know how to use haki, but I guess it became a surprise to him that he learned how to use haki. And also right here, I'm done with the theory for over there, because this is one whole long chapter. We're looking at the clones, the Germa 66 clones. If I said Germa wrong or something, I'm sorry, but that's how I'm reading it. The currents look like Vigro. If you guys don't remember who he is, he's the marine that helped Doflamingo and the other scientist, dude, I forgot his name, but he was helping Doflamingo, but Law ended up killing him in the factory. But from what I believe, because they all look the same, even though some of them are fat and others are skinny, I think they're all the same person. I think the Don Flamingo got him from Germa 66, but just one, and then they ended up building him up and got him in the Navy and everything. And this could also easily say, even though the Virgo before died, they could easily be like, oh, he's still alive. Here he is. He never died. So if he makes an appearance again as a Marine, it's not the one that we saw before, because that one's obviously dead. This is a clone, because they all look the same. Maybe they just did it to draw fast or quickly, but they all look the same, and I think they're all the same. So we might see him later on. We don't know. So I'm really excited for the next chapter to see what happens, because I want to see how the Sanji escaped, or how, if his sister actually helped him, what happened, how was he able to live through all that trauma in the cage, being scared, screaming for his life. And are we gonna see the clones being activated later on, or are they gonna just release some of them and already want to send it back to the Marines, saying no, he's not dead, he's still here? But other than that, you guys like my theory on how he escaped by the help from his older sister, the oldest sibling? Leave a like, and you guys want to watch more, don't forget to subscribe. And if you guys, and I really want to hear what you guys think of my theory, or if you guys have your own theory, please comment on the bottom. And sorry also if I've been saying a lot, or the word and a lot. It's 'cause I'm still not used to this, or the way I speak. I guess that's how it is. But other than that, this is Super Dandy Nova signing out of Otaku X Otaku. Bye.